Very good day, my dear student. Today we'll deal the further parts of RDBMS, that is your relational database management system. Let us see. Hello, dear students. Today we'll learn the further topic of our RDBMS. That is your session number 4, retrieving data using query. Okay, so before that, what do you mean by retrieving data? Retrieving means getting data. Okay, using what? Query. Query means it helps us to join information from different tables and filter that particular information or get a particular information from a set of information. It's known as what your query. Okay, so having created the tables and entering data into them, now you want to extract some information from the database. Okay, so for that we need some filtering of our information. Now in our database, what do you mean by filtering? Filtering means that the query uses criteria you provide to hide some data and present only what you want to see. For that we use what? As queries. Okay, some RDBMS provides a graphical means to create queries, but most RDBMS do not do so. That's why we use what? SQL. SQL, or its full form is what? Structured query language. Now query languages are computer languages which is used to make queries into databases and information systems. Now queries are what is query? Query is a command that are used to define the data structure and also to manipulate the data in a database. Now one by one we'll see that what all query we can use. First one is your select statement. Select statement is what? It retrieves 0 or more rows from one or more databases. Basically we use select statement for seeing the data which we have inserted in our table. Okay, now the select statement has many optional clauses. First one is your where, specifies rows to retrieve, and order by specifies an order in which to return the row. Now what is the syntax for using the select query? Select asterisk from table name. For example, select asterisk from student. So student is your table name, and in that particular student table name, whatever the data is being inserted in your table name, if you are writing this query, then those data will be shown. Okay, now like see here, some of the images is being displayed like this. The windows is displayed when you are using, so you can type the query in the above window and execute it by using F5 function key, or by clicking the particular icon is being displayed in the window. Okay, for example, select asterisk from sdetail. So after executing the selected query, you will get the output in this form. Okay, now grouping of data. To display the records containing the same type of values, we will use which clause? We will use where clause for that. And where can be used with the select SQL command, like select asterisk from sdetail where color equal to blue. So this query means what? The color which contains blue, that particular data will be shown, not all data. If you want to see all data, then we will use simply select asterisk from sdetail and then semicolon. But you want to see the data which is very specific to your content, then you need to specify that which particular thing you want to show. Only one detail you need to write here, like the color which is blue, that particular row should be shown. So the color which is blue will be shown. Okay, so see, like this you will get the output. When you will write, the blue color data only will be shown, but all data will be shown. Okay, now see, like to view records in ascending order, like by order if you want to see, then you will do what? Select asterisk from sdetails. Sdetail is a table name. Okay, order by roll number. It should be ordered by roll number. And in which order to be ordered? Ascending order. So what is a short form to be written? ASC. And if you want that the order should be in descending order, so you have to write which letter for that? DE SC, DESC for descending and ASC for what? Ascending. So when you are writing ascending ASC, so you will find that the roll number is being arranged in an ascending order, and that particular data will be shown in an order. Okay, now you can add, modify or delete record using the insert, update and delete command. Okay, for that, if one by one we will see. Like first is update statement. So what does the update statement do? First we need to see. Now update statement is used for modifying the records in a database. What is the syntax used for updating? Like update table name, then set column name equal to value, then column name equal to value, and where condition. This is the syntax. We can see the example over here, that how to write. Like update as detail, set, you need to set. Okay, set location equal to Bhubaneswar, where roll number equal to 14. It means what? The roll number which exists as 14, in that particular roll number, 14th roll number, the location should be changed, and in place, whatever the location is displayed, in that place the Bhubaneswar should be written. So what is the syntax for that? Update table name, set which column you need to set, that column name you need to write, and the value should be written over here, where from which column, which row you need to set that particular roll number, or anything like date of birth, class, you can write, or you need to mention here. Okay, so this is all about your section number 4. Okay, next is your creating forms and reports using wizard. So what is form? Form provides the user a systematic way of storing information into the database. It is an interface in a user specified layout that lets user to view, enter and change data directly in database objects such as tables. In this session, you will learn to create a form. Okay, so create a form. Click on form option located under database section. You can see here the database section. In that, the form is available. In that form, when you will click, you will find create form in design view. You need to click here, and then the form dialog box appears as shown below. See, this is the form dialog box appears. And then you need to do what? You can select selective fields to be sent on to the form by selecting the field name and clicking button. You can select individual fields in a database or all fields in a database. To use all fields in a form, click this particular button, this arrow button. Okay, notice the fields displayed under fields in the form sections. Okay, see, this type of window will be displayed. The form section, all the details should be displayed in which section? Form section to be displayed. Then you need to click on next and then click on finish. Okay, you see the setup a subform is available here. Okay, then step dialog box appear as shown below, and then you need to click on next, means you need to follow the next option, and then you need to select the style. Okay, then click on next, and then you will see the dialog box appears. There you need to specify the style, that which style the form should be displayed, and so on. You need to move accordingly, and then you will find that your form has been created. Okay, see, so now you have learned to create record using design view in the earlier session. You can add record using the form as displayed below. Type the following data in a text box provided in the box, and to view the saved record, double click on S details under the table section. You will find the particular data in a required manner. Now next is your report. What do you mean by report? Report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. It is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. You can create reports in a database by what? You need to follow some steps for that. Like click on report section under database in an open office space application, and once you select the option, you should see a window similar to the one displayed below. Okay, see, this is the window being displayed. Now you can generate the report for the table created earlier. Click on the use wizard to create report option available under task. Once you select the use wizard to create report option, you can see a window similar to one displayed over here. Okay, now you can select the table fields by selecting this button, and once you click this button, you should see a dialog box similar to the one displayed below. Okay, next you need to click on next, and you can see the dialog box is similar to be available over here. You need to click on next, and just need to follow the instructions being given over here, and then some of the fields will be asked. You need to fill up those fields, okay, and just follow it and click on next, okay, and then last you need to click on finish, and you can see that your report is being created. Okay, so this is all about your RDBMS. I hope the topic is clear to you all. Thank you, students.